You know this joke that goes around saying, I wish I had confidence of a Nigerian? Yeah. Nigerians are so confident. I wish I could be half of their confidence. Those guys are confident. People have called me all sorts of names. They've called me local. They've told me I'm making the kids suffer. They've said, why are you wasting your time? They've said, why are they speaking in that language? I'm like, hello, I'm here. They will speak to me. Even if they don't speak to anybody else in that language, they will speak to me in that language. And for me, that brings me joy. I wish somebody had told me this earlier. If you're trying to teach your kids your ethnic language and you feel discouraged, overwhelmed, or even judged, keep watching. This video is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know 7 things I wish I knew earlier. So that if you're trying to teach your kids your ethnic language, if you're an immigrant like me, if you're raising the kids outside your home country like me, I am a mom, I'm an immigrant from Uganda. My children are born here in Canada and they are able to speak, read and write our ethnic language. So stick around and I will let you know 7 things I wish I knew before starting to teach my children our ethnic language. Number 1, I wish I knew that love for the language comes before fluency. At first, when I just started, I was more into pronunciation, the grammar, giving full sentences, like, very particular on how I wanted it to be. But as time went on, I realized that children cannot learn the language they resent. They cannot learn something they resent. They learn from what they are laughing in. I learned that what mattered more was laughing in the language, storytelling, telling jokes in the language, cooking together in the language, cleaning in the language, like as you navigate your day-to-day activities and you're using the language you want them to learn, it's easier for them to learn than sitting them down and trying to teach them ABCD. Yeah, learning is also necessary at some point when they are already speaking, just to improve their fluency and their accents. But at the beginning, all you need to do is to speak. I don't care if you're making mistakes, just keep speaking. You generally realize that they easily learn the warmth of the language as opposed to when it feels like a job, when it feels like homework. Yeah, so I try to make it warm and nice, and so that is when they now exploded and learned very well, like at a terrific speed. Once my children connected our language with connection, with warmth, with jokes, with food, with like storytelling, fluency came naturally for them. So I wish I knew that. Number 2, wish I knew that consistency matters more than anything. Any method works with consistency, but any method will not work if you're not consistent. So whichever method you choose to use, just make sure you are consistent. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you don't know any methods I'm talking about methods of raising bilingual children. If you haven't watched my previous video, I discussed the methods. So I think I will pin it up here. You can go watch it after this one. Also, I will link it down below in the description, so you can go and watch it after this one. Choose a method and be consistent with it. If you choose any method and be consistent with it for a good amount of time, you will realize results. You will see results. I wish I knew that earlier. Even when the language wasn't perfect, even when they were making mistakes, even when I was tired from work, even when I made sure I showed up every day in our language. Every day. And by the way, guys, I'm writing an ebook about raising bilingual children for immigrants. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you can join. I've created a community on WhatsApp. A community you can join, so that you're the first one to know when I release the ebook. I will leave the link in the description as well. Number 3, I wish I knew that my kids knew the language even when they couldn't speak it. So sometimes, especially when your kids are still babies, you think they don't understand. But let me tell you guys, kids be absorbing everything you're saying. Yeah, so if you have a baby, if you just had a baby today and you would like to start, just start. Start talking to your baby in your ethnic language or in the language you want your child to learn. Like, just talk to your baby. You will be surprised 6 months later when your baby is understanding everything you're telling them to do or everything you're doing for them, and you're like, all along, you kid, you understand what I'm saying? Yes. So if you had a baby, if your baby is still young, just talk in your target language, the language you want your child to learn. Number 4, I wish I knew that people would question and actually mock my decision to teach my children our ethnic language. People have called me all sorts of names. They've called me local. They've told me I'm making the kids suffer. They've said, why are you wasting your time? They've said, why are they speaking in that language? I'm like, hello, I'm here. They will speak to me. Even if they don't speak to anybody else in that language, they will speak to me in that language. And for me, that brings me joy. So I don't know what you're saying, but where will they speak that language? What do you mean? So I wish I knew people are going to mock my choice. People are going to mock my decision to do that. And those people are going to mock your decision in case you choose to do this. It's going to be your friends. It's going to be your family members. It's not people from far away, because those people don't know you. It's people that actually know you that are going to be telling you those comments. People make it seem like it's an abomination. People make it seem like, is it like it's a bad thing? Like, people are so modern these days, like to the extent that teaching our kids our language seems like what are you doing? People look at you. Sometimes people look at me or hear my children speak and they're like, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I wish I knew it was going to be like that. But I don't really mind it, because I love what I do and my children love what we do and they love our language and they show it. So I'm good. Number 5, I wish I knew that my attitude shapes my children's attitude. Let me tell you guys, your children be watching what you're doing. If you're in public and you feel embarrassed to speak your language, they will see it. They watch how you say it. They watch how you carry yourself. They watch how you act when you're like in public, when you're at other people's homes. Like, they watch you when you apologize after speaking the language. Like, why would you apologize after speaking the language? Get what I mean? Like, they watch you how you quickly change the language when you reach other people, even when they know the language. Yeah, they watch you how you try to fit in when you go to visit your friends. You know, so just know that your kids are watching your attitude. Model the attitude you'd like them to pick up. I got to learn that once I spoke with confidence in my language, once I mirrored confidence using our language, once I treated it as valuable, they also treated it as valuable. You know, this joke that goes around saying, I wish I had confidence of a Nigerian. Yeah, Nigerians are so confident. I wish I could be half of their confidence. Those guys are confident. A case in point is my daughter once told me that at her school someone was speaking Spanish. Like, it's that child's language. I'm like, oh wow, that's nice. So I'm like, did you also speak your language? Like, yeah, I would actually like to speak my language at school, but no one speaks it. I felt good because she has the confidence to speak it, because most kids here feel shy to speak their language because they feel like it's not really cool. So I felt good that she felt like she wanted to speak the language, but she couldn't. I've told my children that we speak our language everywhere, as long as we're speaking to ourselves. So now when my kids are at school, they tell me that when they're speaking to themselves, they use our language. And I feel good about it, because I like that they use our language when they are speaking to themselves, even when they are at school. So it's the attitude you build from home that they will take outside. Number 6, I wish I knew I didn't have to teach the language. I just had to live the language. You know what I mean? Like, speak the language, do activities in your language, play games in your language, like storytell in your language, sing songs in your language. Like, when you actually live the language, it's easier than teaching and getting workbooks and going for lessons. You know, it's easier that way. I wish I knew that what works best is like cooking in the language, cleaning in the language, singing while speaking the language, gently correcting what they say wrong in the language. I realized that it actually works. Last but not least, number 7, things I wish I knew before I started teaching my kids our ethnic language. I wish I knew this was about identity and not only about language teaching. I wish I knew it was about connection, it was about heritage, it was about like our roots, like where we come from. I cannot tell you the amount of information our kids know about back home, even when they've never been there. It's about connecting them to our culture, it's connecting them to our heritage, it's connecting them to Uganda, it's connecting them to our family members, because some our family members cannot speak English, and even if they speak English, the English these kids speak is different from the English that I'm speaking. So you get what I mean? So in a nutshell, your attitude is everything. And that's a wrap, guys. That is what I wish I knew before teaching my kids our ethnic language. And if that resonated with you, please like this video. And if you like content like this, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it so much, share this video to your friends and family. And see you in my next one. Bye.